Good morning, everybody. First of all, thank you for taking out time on a Saturday. She's a seasoned educator, she's a principal of Govt Law College, and she has been immensely supportive in all our Chamber of Tax Consultant initiatives. So it's an absolute honor to invite you to speak.
Ma Saraswati La Vandan. All the dignitaries sitting on the dais of the dais. I must say, today is an auspicious day because it is the day to remember our former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the educationalist and great scientist. GLC and CTC, that is Government Law College, and the Chamber of Tax Consultant. Jointly, we are organizing one-day workshop on the new criminal law, encompassing detailed discussion on Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023. The inaugurator and the speaker of today's function, Honorable Justice Sandeep Shinde sir, former judge, Bombay High Court, Mumbai, Shri Kanthawala sir, an advocate, all the governing members of CTC, all the professors who are present here from different law colleges of Mumbai, all the legal fraternity guests and postgraduate and graduate students of law. Very warm welcome and good morning to you all. I am receiving many phone calls. Being chairman of Board of Studies of Mumbai University, Mumbai, regarding the inclusiveness of these three criminal acts, criminal laws into the syllabus of LLB as well as LLM. I am stating them that these laws, new criminal laws, will be definitely the part of our syllabus and the university notification will come to you. All the formalities which are required from university side has been carried out, and we as a teacher has to now teach BNS and BSA 2023 Act to our students. The main intention to have such kind of a workshop is to find out what is the difference between the earlier acts and the new amendments and the changes which has been brought before us in these new three acts. As you all know, Government Law College always tries to take a lead for such kind of a program. This college has been established in 1855. This is the oldest college of law in Asia a pioneer in legal education, an institution par excellence. The generations of legal luminaries who have been nurtured by this unique institution have made a seminal contribution to the evolution of Indian legal system. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar have all been the principals of this venerated institution. The first Chief Justice of India, Honorable Mr. Kania, was an alumnus of this college. Former Honorable Chief Justices of India, Mr. Kania, Mr. Bhagwati, Bharucha, all began their career at GLC. The Honorable President of India, Her Excellency Pratibha Singh Devi Singh Patil, the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice Kapadia Sir, Soli Sorabji, Fali Nariman Sir, Anil Diwan, Gulam Vahanvati, have all been the students of this institution. I am very happy to convey you that not only the 5 years and 3 years course we are running, but along with that we have started LLM, that is postgraduate course, and even the research scale in this research cell in this college. Not only that, but we are also conducting 5 add-on courses for the law students from first year to 5th year. So once the student takes admission here in the first year of the 5 years course, and when he finishes his course after 5 years, he goes with a bag of 7 certificates, 2 graduate and 7 certificate courses. Similarly, we are conducting 2 postgraduate diploma courses and 2 certificate courses. I am very happy to convey you that this is the only college which is ISO certified 21001-2018, and even it is NAC accredited very recently. Similarly, we have a very good association with the CTC. It is non-profit organization which aims at educating the students. They have we have very good association, and we are conducting the tax boot too. And out of discussion, it was thought that why not to go with such kind of a workshop which will be helpful to the legal fraternity, and therefore we decided to conduct 1-day workshop based on these 3 criminal laws. We, in collaboration of CTC, also planning to have, sir, bata do? We are also planning to have planning to launch one more certificate course, which will be a unique kind of a thing, certificate course on income tax this year, and it will be open for all law students. This time, as I said we have decided to start the session with a workshop on new criminal laws with the motto to educate and highlight on these 3 laws, and also for elaborate discussion. The another intention is of course to prepare our teachers for teaching these laws. I am really happy and appreciate all law college principals for deputing their teachers and professors, and appreciate the presence of all the professors who are here for this workshop. I also keep on record that most of the students from the postgraduate and graduate law, that is LLB and LLM, they have also registered for this program. The 3 acts on which we are going to have the discussion, the first one is the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. The experience of the several decades of Indian democracy called for the comprehensive review of our criminal laws, including Indian Penal Code, Indian Evidence Act and CRPC Act. I'll again repeat, Indian Penal Code 1860, Indian Evidence Act 1872 and CRPC with Amendment 1973. The first Law Commission was constituted in the year 1834. While the Indian Penal Code in 1860 was introduced as a substantive law relating to the offences and punishments. Since then, the Indian society has evolved tremendously in different aspects like societal, technological, economical and intellectual. The nature of crime is changed, over last few decades. Therefore, it was necessary to review the existing criminal laws with an aim to strengthen the law and order and to make existing laws relevant to contemporary needs of the society while providing speedy justice to all. A bill, namely Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023 and Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita Bill was introduced in Lok Sabha in August 23 by Amit Shah sir, Honorable Minister of Home Affairs and Cooperation. The bill was referred to the Parliamentary Standing Committee for its consideration. After due deliberations, the committee submitted its report on 10th of November 2023. Recommendations were considered by the government and revised bill was reintroduced in Lok Sabha in December 23 and in Rajya Sabha also in December 23 separately. After getting approval from both houses of the parliament successfully with required majority, the bill received assent of the Honorable President Srimati Draupadi Murmu Madam on 25th December 23 and got published. Now it is the well-known fact that these all three acts, the date of execution is the 1st July 24. Now what is the main amendments? Those are carried out in Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. In brief, of course the experts are here, they are going to focus on all these acts. In Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the new chapter 5 of offences against women and child has been introduced. Chapter 4 of abatement, criminal conspiracy and attempt, that is also introduced. Definition of child, this is very important, it is introduced. Definition of gender includes transgender. Electronic and digital records are included in the definition of document. This is also very important change which has been carried out. For the first time, community service as one of the punishment for petty offences has been provided. This is also very welcoming approach. New offences of Terrorist Act has been added. The offences as organized crime also has been added. Petty organized crimes, snatching, abatement of offences outside India, act endangering the sovereignty, integrity and unity has been added, and many other has been added. And very important change which has been carried out under this act is colonial remains like the British calendar, Queen, British India, Justice of Peace have been deleted. The Court of Justice has been replaced with the word court and the term denotes has been replaced with means. Therefore, 20 new offences has been added in Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. 19 provisions that existed in Indian Penal Code 1860 have been omitted. In 33 offences, punishment of imprisonment has been enhanced. In 23 offences, the mandatory minimum punishment has been introduced. Community service has been introduced as additional punishment for few offences. Fines and punishments for various offences have also been suitably enhanced. So these are the changes which are made. Where in very brief I told you about the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Similarly, in Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, we find that electronic records are included in the definition of document. Statement received electronically are included in definition of evidence. Established electronic and digital records as evidence have been having the same legal effect, validity and enforceability as any other document. Expanded scope for the secondary evidence and comprehensive certificate for submitting electronic evidence added in the schedule. Similarly, references to colonial terminology, they are removed from this act. If we see this Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, which in this I is going to focus on, I'll just point out only 5 to 6 points. The Act seeks to provide a simple, consistent, transparent and accountable procedures, fair, time-bound, evidence-based speedy trials, reduced burden on courts and prisons, have increased the conviction ratio, strengthening prosecution on basis of forensic science in in the investigation. I think this is the point of discussion, and uniformity in judicial justice system. Also, the Act aims to transform our judicial system to be an ultra-modern judicial system in the world. In the word of Honorable Minister Shri Amit Shah, the spirit of our constitution is of doing justice to all, and the Indian concept is founded on the award of punishment and dispensation of the justice. So friends, today we are going to have a detailed discussion on all these three acts. We are very fortunate to have with us Honorable Shri Sandeep Shinde sir, former Judge, High Court Bombay for the first session, Advocate Dr. Sujay Kanthawala for second session on Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and Senior Advocate Dr. Mr. Raju Patil sir, who is going to join for the third session on Bharatiya Sakshya Adhinyam. I hope you all will enjoy this academic feast along with other hospitalities. I, from bottom of my heart, welcome you all in this inaugural session. Once again, I appreciate your presence. I think we have made the century for the registrations. So I appreciate the efforts taken by CTC as well as the GLC team for the same. I welcome you all again. Thank you very much.
CA Vijay Bhatt, and he is a stalwart and he will shed some light on the activities of the CTC.
Shinde sir, Honorable Senior Advocate Kanthawala sir, Principal Madam Mrs. Vaikya, Advocate Mr. Valve, Chairperson of the Student Committee Niyati, who has been a strong pillar of organizing this event, our immediate past President Harish Kenya, members of various colleges, representatives, that is professors and teachers, that's what we learned, that all of you have come today, and our team from Chamber of Tax Consultants, organizing team of GLC, everyone, warm welcome to everyone here today on this fine educative morning for learning of new criminal laws. Criminal law itself, when we hear these words, we come under pressure. So I'll make some light moments for all of you. Just to deviate slightly, please raise your hands who are the past students or present students of Government Law College. How many of you? Great. So do we have, I'm also from Government Law College, 91 batch. And incidentally, we all three, we were talking, we are all from 91 batch. So that's a coincidence, and world is very small. And at the same time, 91 में हमने किसने सोचा था कि एक दिन हम लोग यहाँ डायस पे बैठेंगे. Yes, we used to sit on the various programs here. There were, you remember, this auditorium was without AC, and the charm itself was great. Students standing out on their balconies and all. So it's a wonderful event. So today I'm just thrilled that I'm representing not only the Chamber of Tax Consultants, I'm also a student of Government Law College coming back to my college days. So very humbly I'm presenting the Chamber of Tax Consultant, and just to brief you about the activities of the Chamber of Tax Consultant. The Chamber of Tax Consultant is primarily the educational association on no profit no loss basis, consisting of various members in the field of chartered accountancy, lawyers, company secretaries and other income tax practitioners. We deal into various tax laws, whether it is direct tax, indirect tax, international tax laws and so on. We have our various committees through which we organize our workshops on various educational activities, we have our direct tax committee, indirect tax committee, students committee, international tax committee, membership and public relations committee and so on. Our website is ctconline.org. You may visit it. Our association was formed way back in 1926, and 1 year later we'll be celebrating our centenary year. So I urge, we came to know that there are various members also of this our organization today present over here, and there are many non-members also. Our membership is open to even advocates and chartered accountants. We have student membership. So those who are not member, I would urge to them to take membership of our Chamber of Tax Consultants, because we are having so many activities coming up in the forthcoming year. In fact, next week we are having two big events. One was announced by Mrs. Vaidya. Niyati will also throw light on those events. And plus we are going to have budget meeting, we are going to have a workshop on the indirect tax, that is GST and all. So request you all to become member of the chamber, take benefit of the chamber, and in turn you also give your benefit of your academics to the Chamber of Tax Consultant. About these laws, you know, as Madam also mentioned, we all know these laws came into effect from 1st July 2024. So Chamber of Tax Consultant immediately took up this opportunity, and we found none other better organization than the Government Law College to have this absolutely fine on this auspicious day to throw light on this three laws. So I wish everyone a happy learning. I will not take much of the time between you and our learned speakers. Over to the speakers, and happy learning to all of you on behalf of the Chamber of Tax Consultants. Jai Hind.
It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you once again to this highly anticipated workshop on the new criminal laws organized by the Government Law College and Chamber of Tax Consultants. We are honored to have among us esteemed dignitaries, esteemed professors, distinguished advocates, experienced chartered accountants, and enthusiastic students. As you all know, the new criminal laws, including the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, have become effective from 1st July 2024. These laws mark a significant shift in our legal landscape, aiming to enhance justice delivery and ensure the protection of citizens' rights. Today's workshop is dedicated to understanding these changes, their implications, and the practical applications of these laws. Our primary objective in holding this workshop was to provide a comprehensive overview of the new criminal laws. We aim to educate and inform all our attendees on these new laws so everyone has a clear understanding of them and how they differ from the previous laws. We wanted to create a platform for engaging discussions where legal professionals and students can share their insights and perspectives, and also focus on the practical aspects of these laws and their impact on our day-to-day legal practices. Friends, allow me to take a moment to share some of the activities and initiatives of the Student Committee of the Chamber. Over the past years, we have organized numerous events and programs aimed at enhancing the knowledge and skills of our members. We organize a lot of webinars, seminars, workshops, long duration courses. I'll be also announcing on the income tax course in just a moment. Other than that, we also organize Udan episodes. They are inspirational sessions with eminent personalities from various professions who share their journey and success stories to motivate students and professionals alike. We organize a lot of competitions like the debate competition, essay competition, moot court competitions. Just the last year, we had the inaugural edition of the GST moot court with the ILS Law College. On the income tax moot court, we've been organizing with Government Law College in past 7 years. And we are truly grateful to Principal Madam for her support. Now I'll announce on the income tax certificate course. So I'm very excited to announce that we are launching this course titled Practical Income Tax and Litigation. This course is going to begin from 2nd of August 2024, and it is designed to provide comprehensive knowledge and practical insights into the income tax and litigation. The sessions will be conducted by seasoned tax professionals, ensuring that participants receive high quality education and training. Registrations are now open, and we encourage all students to enroll and take advantage of this excellent learning opportunity. I would also like to announce that the inauguration ceremony of the course will be organized on 2nd of August in this college in the auditorium. It will be in the evening at 5 p.m. We are going to have Honorable Mr. Justice Abhay Ahuja as the chief guest. There will be a panel discussion where we will have the privilege of having Dr. Keshav Ram, Senior Advocate, C.A. Jayan Gokhale, and many others for the same. So I invite everyone to be present for the same. There will also be a session on the basic concepts of income tax on that day, which is open for all to attend. I would also like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to subscribe to our social media handles, stay updated with our latest events, initiatives, and educational content. For students, I strongly encourage you to become student members of the Chamber. Membership offers numerous benefits, including access to exclusive events, resources, and networking opportunities with professionals. To our esteemed professionals and professors present here, please you all also consider becoming a member of the Chamber, and also encourage your students to enroll as student members of CTC. In conclusion, I would like to express my gratitude to all the everyone present here and our esteemed dignitaries, speakers, and for your enthusiasm and commitment to this workshop. Let us make the most of this opportunity to learn, engage, and grow together. Thank you, and I wish you all a fruitful and enlightening session ahead. Over to you, Ananya.
Thank you, Advocate Niyati, for always displaying exemplary leadership. Now I would like to invite Advocate Shyam Valve to introduce our first speaker. And Advocate Shyam Valve is a practicing Bombay High Court advocate, and he has been instrumental in getting the speakers together. So,
thank you. Good morning, everyone. The dignitaries on dais, Justice Shinde, Dr. Katawala, Mr. Bhatt, Mrs. Vaidya, and Mrs. Mankad, Niyati. Everybody calls her Niyati, but I am Mrs. Mankad. I have been given the task to introduce Justice Shinde today. The task would be difficult because there are so many things which I would like to share, but due to the timelines, the same has been kept in track. I have met Mr. Shinde firstly, Justice Shinde. I was introduced by one of my very good friend, Mr. Sachin Gurwadkar, who practices in Nasik. And I had the opportunity to work with him in several matters when he was practicing then. It was since, I believe, 2012-13, sir. And at that time, sir was one of the busiest counsel in the Bombay High Court. He not only had expertise in criminal law, but equally in civil laws as well. So he was always one of the choice for litigation. And as far as I belong to the Nasik bar, I am from Nasik. So the Nasik bar used to love him. He was the first choice to engage in any matters. He used to be approached. So at one point of time, in every matter from Nasik, Justice Shinde used to appear from one side and somebody else from other side. That was the scenario. So I'll just briefly introduce Sir. Sir started practicing in the year 1992 in trial courts. Then he shifted to High Court and joined the chambers of Mr. Ashok Mundargi, senior advocate, who is also a renowned criminal practitioner. Then Sir appeared in number of civil, criminal, labor, service and constitutional matter. Sir then subsequently selected as a direct district judge. Served as a district judge in Amravati, Malegaon, Nashik, Alibag, Thane, Mumbai City Civil Court, and also served as a Secretary, Law and Judiciary, State of Maharashtra. On the issue of seniority, Sir resigned and Sir left and Sir resumed practice again. Thereafter, Sir has appeared for the State of Maharashtra as a Chief Public Prosecutor and Government Leader in several criminal matters. Sir was also standing counsel for CBI, Enforcement Directorate, Bank Fraud Cell Corporations, and High Court Administration till his elevation to the bench. During his days of practice, Sir was also appointed as amicus curiae in several matters by the Honorable High Court. Sir again answered the higher calling and accepted judgeship of the High Court at Bombay. He had sitting at Aurangabad, Nagpur and Goa benches, and Sir superannuated in year 2023. Sir was designated as a senior advocate by the Honorable Supreme Court. As on today, Sir is practicing as an arbitrator and a senior advocate appearing in Supreme Court. Presently, Sir is also advisor to the state of Maharashtra in reservation matters. As an advocate, Sir was very humble and soft-spoken, also as a judge and again as an advocate. I am grateful that Sir, out of his extremely busy schedule, made himself available for this workshop. Now I'll hand over to Honorable Justice Shinde with a request to address the gathering on the topic of Bharatiya. I'll hand it over to Ananya. So.
Dr. Vaidya to felicitate Justice Shinde, and thank you, Shyam, for wonderfully introducing Justice Shinde, and participants, you are very, very fortunate to have him today. Charmi, who is our Vice Chairperson, to introduce our second speaker, Dr. Sujay Gantawala.
Thank you, Ananya. Good morning, everyone. It's my distinct honor and privilege to stand before you to introduce our legal luminary and a prolific author and a dedicated environmentalist, Dr. Sujay Gantawala, born on 7th April 67 in a family of lawyers in Mumbai. His journey in legal realm began with St. Xavier's High School, Dhobi Talab, and continued through St. Xavier's College and Government Law College, Mumbai. Since his enrollment in 1991, he has built a remarkable career in practicing before Honorable Supreme Court of India, numerous high courts across the country, and various tribunals. His expertise span a wide range of legal fields, including constitution and administration law, indirect taxation, customs, central excise, service tax, and more. He has over 400 reported judgments to his credit, published in esteemed law journals such as SEC, AIR, and ELT. His contributions are not confined to courtroom. He has served as amicus curiae in landmark cases, including the famous Urta Punjab movie case and significant PILs addressing social and environmental issues. His dedication to pro bono work is exemplary and have appeared in cases that have made substantial impact on public welfare. Beyond his legal acumen, he is a celebrated author with 3 poetic books and 3 novels that have resonated with thousands of readers. His environmental contributions are equally commendable, maintaining over 2,000 trees in his farmhouse area at Boisa. His academic excellence is reflected in his teaching skill, where he stood first class first in Government Law College and was appointed fellow. He has also been an influential voice in media, participating in over 1,000 TV debates across multiple languages. He is multifaceted, contributed to law, literature, society, and made his remarkable individual whose insight and experience we are fortunate to hear today. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Sujay Gantawala to GS. Welcome.
Thank you, Chami, for introducing Dr. Sujay Gantawala. Session. I would like to request you to make the most of it and such opportunities are actually very rare. And now I would like everybody to stand up for the national anthem, please.
Good morning, everybody. Dr. Asmita Vaidya,